Hey guys, welcome back to Little Roo Homestead. It's Stella. So today we're going to learn how to clean eggs, at least the way we do it here at the homestead. So I'm gonna get started here, and it's really simple. I don't use chemicals. I don't like to. I'm afraid that the eggs would absorb it, so that's why I don't use a chemical or any type of cleaner. I usually just use warm water, lukewarm water, and a scrubby sponge or a scrubby pad, or even a cheap toothbrush if needed. And we're going to be doing, I have some different eggs, so I'll show you when we get started on that. So here we go. Alright, so these are the eggs I have to clean today. I did collect them yesterday, but that's okay. So anyway, so as you can tell, we got some pretty nasty eggs. You know, sometimes they're clean and sometimes the girls don't feel like being that nice to me, so that's alright. So all I'm going to be using, like I said, lukewarm water and a scrubby sponge. I only use this for the eggs. I don't use it with anything else or for any type of cleaning. This is just for eggs. I do got to clean some duck eggs too. I got these to clean too. And then I got a couple bantam eggs to clean too. They're a little dirty. I don't sell banty eggs, but we eat them, so got to clean them too. But right now my tub, I use a tub so I don't break them or drop them. And it's easier just to transfer them to these 18 count cartons I'm using, and just cut off the tops and stuff, and then I can just use them to put the eggs in after I clean them, and then I go dry them by hand. So we're going to go ahead and get started on that tidbit. So right now we're going to fill her up with some water. Roll up my sleeves. Alright, let's get started. So it's quite simple. You don't want to be terribly rough because you could accidentally crack the eggs, so we don't want to do that. So let's go ahead and see what we can do here. Start with a really dirty one so y'all can see the process. Alright, here's a pretty dirty one here. So let's get my sponge, let's get it wet. We can use it. Alright. So all you want to do, you want to gently scrub it. You don't have to be really rough. You just want enough pressure to remove the poop, the dirt, anything else that could be on it. And all I do is I rotate it in my hand, with my fingers, like this. There's probably there are so many different ways you can clean eggs. Everybody's different. Everybody has their own thing they like to do. So play around, see what works for you. If you want to clean your eggs, not everybody cleans their eggs, because when you do clean your eggs, you're removing a special coating that the girls put on their eggs, and it's called a bloom, B-L-O-O-M, bloom. And what that does, it protects the egg from external bacteria, so stuff that would rot the egg very quickly. And it's also to protect the yolk inside for when they are fertile eggs, so when there's possible babies that could grow. That's to protect the baby from bacteria and whatnot. So that's all essentially you're doing, is you're removing that bloom. And when you do remove it, when you do wash these eggs, you have to refrigerate them because of that fact. That's what makes them very susceptible to getting bacteria and for them to expire quickly. So normally washed eggs, based on the general standards for DHEC and stuff, is 45 days. But if they're fresh eggs and they've been washed, they can last up to 3 months in the refrigerator. If there's any to be cleaned, I don't always have to clean, but there are times. See, I inspect the eggs when I'm cleaning them. I don't know if you can see this, but there is a crack right in the top of that. So can't put that in the carton because I do pointy side down, and this would bust in the carton and in return would ruin the eggs and could make a mess for my customer. So that's a no-no. I set that to the side. Alright. Now duck eggs, everybody's like, they always have a hard time. They say, I have a hard time cleaning my duck eggs. They're really hard to clean. They're actually not hard to clean. You just want to make sure you get them wet, just like you did the chicken eggs. You just have to put a little more effort into cleaning it. That's the only difference. Normally I can get these eggs cleaned a lot faster, but I'm doing this for demonstrational purposes and just to help you out. And some people find this very relaxing apparently too. I didn't know that was a thing, but it's a thing. Now the drying process. So we're going to go get started on that in just a moment. So we're going to date these now. They're from yesterday. So I'm going to write the dates down. I use a sticker basically. They originally like this. I cut them into threes or thirds, and then I just write down the date on them. You have to do that. If you sell eggs, you have to put the date for the eggs, either the date that they were collected or the date they are going to expire. So now we're going to put the eggs in the fridge. So let's get to that. Right now I'm shifting them down by the date. Alright, this is the whole dozen. So I'm going to put that right there. And then this is the first one, if I remember correctly. Let me double check. Yep, that's the partial. So that's going to go on the second shelf. There. Okay. So now I'm going to do the duck eggs and the bannies. Now we got these to do. So I do half dozen for duck eggs, and I don't sell the bantams, so the bantams are for us. So I use the other cartons for that. I need a paper towel. Okay. Now we dry these off. And bantam eggs, the only difference between them and chicken is they're smaller. They taste exactly the same. So for duck and bantam, I actually put the date on the eggs. It's just easier for me. Chicken, there's just too many eggs and it would take me a long time to date every single one of those eggs. Normally, what's in that carton is the day they were collected most of the time. There might be a couple from the day before or the day after. Do your research. Make sure you know what you're doing. And I'm not the only video out there. There's other people out there who have videos just similar to mine, if not better. So just, there you go. So that's it. That's it. That's my entire process. I collect the eggs, I bring them in, I clean them, and it's usually in the evening. So you don't always see me collecting eggs during the day. So I bring them in, I go through them, I check them for cracks, I clean them, and then put them in the cartons, put them in the fridge, organize them into duck, chicken, bantam, and then I'm done. That's my system. Everybody does it differently from me, and that's fine. Everybody has their own thing, and that's what makes them unique and makes them them. And this is what makes us Little Rude Homestead. So I hope to see you again soon. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook. And we do have a TikTok, but it's under my name. But if you do want to find it, I'll see if I can link it for you guys somewhere. If not, in the description below. And I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, bye guys.